Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Khan Step and this is going to be part 31 of my early campaign where I'm playing as Egypt. And in the last episode, there was a lot that happened that could have significant consequences for the rest of this campaign. That being the reemergence of the French as well as the Spanish here in Portugal, and the Danes are back as well. And the papacy is back. They're here again. Some notable exceptions are the Hungarians. They still have not reemerged, and I feel like I'm missing someone else. That might be it, but I do need to see now that this has me thinking a few things here. The French, their expansion for now seems like it's unchecked. They are just out of control. They are taking back territories that have been owned by the Mongols for a long time now. The Mongol Khan is here in Toulouse, leading the defense against the French. And the French very well might continue to push the Mongols back into Spain, which is at this point is probably like the strongest Mongol stronghold here in the west. The Mongol presence out east is still relatively secure. The Turkish reemergence did die with a whimper. Their sultan had just kind of died of an illness and he had no heirs. But again, we can potentially cause another reemergence here. Maybe. We will see. Yeah, that could be nice just to have someone, providing a distraction for the Mongols in the eastern part of the map as well. But the thing with the French, as exciting as it is to see them here and back and alive again, the thing is that the papacy's here, and they are already calling for crusades against my faction, and these are crusades that can, of course, be answered by the French. The Italians had built a crusade marker a while ago, but they had no papacy to issue that papal bull against me, so that never went through. Now that's no longer the case. Now factions very well can declare those crusades against me, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. The French are probably secure enough in their own realm to start launching those crusades, and even though that in itself doesn't pose like I'm not that worried about being invaded, bring it on, let's have some fun, but I'm more worried about the French Navy. Once they start building boats, that could become very pesky for my own fleets, and I am very dependent on trade income. I'm making 4,000 right now. Considering how much armies I have in the field, that's an appropriate number, I'd say. I'm glad to have it, at least in the positive. But I am continuing to look at Sicily, or, Malta, the Sicilian factions here in Malta, and thinking, gosh, I should probably take them out and try to force a reemergence here in Sicily itself, just because they don't need boats to go from Sicily to Naples, and then what's possible? Who knows? Maybe the Sicilians can build their own navy, and maybe that navy can, provide a counterbalance against the future navy of the French. That's just a hope. I don't know. The Sicilians, I think that they are crusade capable, so they would also be able to launch crusades against me. So this could backfire very well, but I just kind of like the idea of having more factions on the field. The Sicilians, who knows? Maybe they pressure the papacy. They could get excommunicated. The papacy is already, they're attacking the Italians. Yeah. So the Sicilians and maybe the Italians can team up against the papacy? Who knows? Anything could happen. We don't know. But that's kind of the idea, is that maybe I should spend this episode on that attack on Malta. It's probably going to be a long attack, a long episode. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully not. It's just one battle, right? 2 battles if we count the siege, but they only have a fort and no defensive upgrades, just a fort. There's only so much people that can be inside of that fort. So if I win the battle, it's pretty much done for. Yeah. They have a lot of decent troops here. Was this not a reemergence? This had to have been a reemergence. Because this looks like a reemergence army with the feudal men-at-arms, the feudal sergeants. But these units are damaged, like the feudal sergeants here and the royal knights here. And even though this army doesn't have like a core of like feudal knights or anything like that, they do have a lot of family members or ex-family members that are Royal Knight units, so that's a fair, bit of heavy cav. Even though they are 20-man units, it's still decent. And I need to respect that. Now, the ranged components, it's pretty basic, just basic archers. But still, feudal sergeants and feudal men-at-arms provide a pretty solid infantry corps, and it's a lot. There's a lot of them. And there is some militia sergeants as well, providing that bonus versus armor. So, it's kind of a solid, solid structure to this army here. And that could provide a fun battle, maybe probably very different from the battles that I fought against the Mongolians. And now that I have finally made my plans clear here of putting my garrisons, my minor garrisons in Edessa and Antioch, what am I waiting for here in Syria? I don't quite know what I'm waiting for. I didn't check this before I started recording, but that's something that I can look up on because Syria is probably not too far away. Oh yeah, I wanted to finish building this building. Yeah, okay, so just one turn away before the Master Foundry is finished, and then I will reduce the garrisons here in Syria. And then with those armies, move them over to Tripoli, and then these armies can just right away just move into Malta. Not all of them. I should probably leave something behind just in case the Mongols do attack, but yeah, I can at least bring like 4 or 5 of those stacks to Malta. And over time, I will start to consider disbanding some armies just to save some upkeep costs. Also, I was reminded, so for a while, I just sort of thought like, I kind of ran out of buildings to start, keep building in a lot of my provinces that are, necessary. But then I was thinking, okay, Egypt has this glorious achievement objective, which is to have more buildings in Egypt than in any other province. And this is kind of demonstrating the building up of Cairo into the great city that it, becomes. Yeah, the city of Al-Kahira, Cairo, has transformed in recent years from a royal enclave to an imperial metropolis. As the hub of Egyptian power, it can become the greatest city in the known world. Points are counted only once between 1321 and 1453, which is the end of the campaign. The Egyptians must maintain more buildings in Egypt than any other province. Currently, that's being met, but who knows, I'm continuing to build buildings in other provinces, so I may as well keep it up here in Egypt, so it just doesn't even matter. I can just build anything. Just to make sure that Egypt stays #1, baby. So I'm going to look at my armies here in Tripoli and look at what I want to take here to Malta for this attack. I have now assembled my army here on Rhodes. This is not quite ready. There's a few bits and pieces that still need to be trained up before my army comps are settled, but I think that I have settled on some of the main issues here, right? So the general is going to be Amir el-Mustanjid. This is the Amir of Al-Bahr. What is that? What is loyalty +1, command +2? Okay. And yeah, natural leader +2 morale always is good. And yeah, that's going to be it for his leadership, but his initial army comp is going to be skirmisher based. I think that there's an idea that I've been kind of floating around for a while. I did try this once with my Byzantine campaign, having the first wave be kind of a skirmisher wave, and then backing that up with more of a heavy metal, like smash the enemy kind of wave. And then, yeah, going from there. So I'm going to be seeing how that works out. It's been a while since I've tried this, and well, yeah, we'll see. I just want to, have some fun here. But I do want to wait a couple more turns for some more Hashushin and some more Saracens to be trained up so that I can bring them and fill out these army camps. As far as artillery, I'm just going to be bringing my tier 1 artillery, my ballistas and my catapults, just because don't need any more cannons to take down a fort. I know, y'all want to see the siege cannons, and even like the demi cannons would be kind of fun. And I do too. I haven't even used any mortars yet in this campaign. I think we will get there. Maybe. We have to find a reason to use those things. They're fun. At some point, we will. But for now, I think I want to keep moving on until those units are fully trained up so that I can move those armies out. And I'm interested. Ooh, the Danes are making some moves down to Denmark. Okay, yep. I don't see them attacking the French, though. Like, that just isn't something that I don't think that's realistic. I think the Danes should be going after Norway to take out that. And yeah, there's going to be some more rebellions that the Mongols have to deal with here in Trebizond and Constantinople. Chernigov and Badis Alibi dies of old age. Okay. And the Golden Horde is preparing to attack the Italians. Okay. And I'm catching Italian assassins. Okay, alright. Yep. Master Foundries finished here in Syria. And Gunsmith's Guild is finished here in Rhodes. Now I can start building the Master Gunsmith so that I can get the +1 Valor to my Mamluk handgunners. Master Armor is finished here in Cyprus. Now that I can get the +4 armor to my my cataphracts that are trained up here. And I might want to bring them back and retrain them. Maybe I shouldn't have moved them so fast. It would be nice to have some gold armor cataphracts here in Cyprus. That would be pretty cool. I think there's another unit over here that I could bring over as well. Yeah, let's bring you over. And get you retrained here in Cyprus. Is there anything else that I can build here for my horses? I think that I have the Master... Yeah, the Master Horse Breeder, so +1 Valor as well. Yeah, the Ribbet. The Ribat. The +2 Morale. That can be good as well. So that's not going to be built in time for these cataphracts, but that's okay. I just want to get some good armor on these guys for facing off against the Royal Knights here on Malta. Okay, now my Sultan has died from an illness, and this is before his son has come of age. His son is like about 6 or 7, I think. I think that his son is still going to remain in the succession line. I think. But this is where things get a little bit interesting, because yeah, now one of his brothers is going to be taking over. So let's check in on that in a moment here. And yeah, same thing with the King of England. He has also died. And the French are preparing to attack the Golden Horde, okay? And +2 Valor for this man, okay. That could be good in a fight. But let's check in on this. Okay, so first off, you are here, and how old are you? You're 41, Sultan Ali III. You are married already, that's good. 3 influence, not great. 3 command is okay. Great warrior, so +5 health, and yeah, weak principles does not matter. But you are 41, and I think... Yeah, this is interesting. So Prince Nazir, I believe, is the old Sultan's son, and he is still in the succession line. However, we see these 3 other princes that just came in here. Prince Khalil, Prince Asali, and Prince Mohammed weren't there before. So I believe that those 3 men, or young men, are the sons of the current Sultan. So Prince Mohammed is going to be the next in line because he's the oldest, unless the old faction leader's son takes precedence. But I think it is going to be Mohammed. We will see in 2 turns once he comes of age, and we don't have to worry about this Sultan dying before that happens because he's only 41, so that's not going to happen. So good, that's good. And then in the meantime, Prince Al-Mastali, you are 31 and you are just loyal enough. Yeah, 2 command, 2 dread, natural leader, and pride, +3 valor. Let's bring over the Sultan so that he can stay safe in Arabia. And just like that, we are at war with the French. They have declared a crusade against us, against Tripoli to be exact, and that's not good. There's going to be a lot of ports now that I'm no longer going to be trading with. And they do have a couple of boats in the water as well. Okay, that did not take them long at all. Let's see, the Decameron. Boccaccio's great work, The 10 Tales of the Decameron, stand out from the work of other poets of the age. It is fortunate that he is so good, as having been born into a merchant family and been appointed or apprenticed in one of the new banks, he showed little talent for business. His works caused at least -10% zeal throughout northern Italy. Okie dokie. And treaty cancelled. So the the Almohads are choosing to be allied with the French over me. And yeah, that's the only ally that I lost because I think, did I have any other allies besides them? I don't know. Let's see. All right. One of the siege crews, -1 valor. Not too worried about it, you know. You can be a hedonist, that's fine. And yeah, -1 command, -1 acumen for the garrison of Tripoli. Also not too worried. Is that for you? Not too worried about it. And I think that we're almost ready with getting Syria lightly garrisoned. I think that I just need, I have a Nizari here that I can send up there. And I have a Hashishin here, and then one turn away from having another Hashishin that I can send to Syria from there. And then I think we're good with that, the small garrison here in Syria. I think that's going to be fine. And I can send one more Saracen over. Let's actually organize this a bit. I'll do that in a moment, but let me actually see how much money I'm losing. Losing 3,000. That's not as much as I thought, actually. Yeah, that's not that bad. Let's actually clear out these Mongol boats that are, so 2 stars. This is my 2 stars. Well, I got bigger boats. This Dromon's pretty annoying because I can't. Oh, okay. I have a Dromon here, so I can catch it now. Yeah, let's catch it and kill it. And any other enemy boats? I know there's going to be some French ones up here. Yeah. Yep. Okay, what are we looking at? Some caravels? Okay, we have a bark here, and I don't have any Dromons, so I can't catch it, so that's annoying. Up here, though, is a caravel, 0 stars, and I have a Dromon and a boom, 0 stars. So I should win that, I think. What's the stats of the caravel again? 331 versus my 432. Okay, so my boom is better than their caravel, but their caravel is their tier 2 boat. So yeah. Yeah, hopefully they don't start building some better boats like Cogs or Carracks. That's when things get a little bit scary. And the Danes took Norway. Oh, guys, I'm so happy for you. I'm proud. I'm proud of you guys. The Danes finally took Norway. Gosh, you know the amount of campaigns that I've played where they don't do that? It's like, God, just take Norway. It's decent. I mean, it's poor. You don't get a lot of money from Norway. You can, if you build up your trade networks, you can make money from wood and saltfish trade. The farm income is not great, but you can get Vikings for +1 valor. Like even in the year 1338, you can still train Vikings. It's great. Just do that. Do that, Denmark. And then take Latvia or Livonia. Yeah. Yeah. That way you don't have to go to war with the French to expand. Okay, this is a bold move, Aragon. Wow. Bold move. You guys just have Brittany, and you don't have much at all. And the 2 other provinces that you didn't attack actually have some pretty formidable armies belonging to the French. So sure, you were able to force back the French garrison into their castle here in Normandy. To what end? To what end, Aragon? Ooh, we lost both of our boats to that caravel in the North Sea. Wow, that's crazy. We looked at my boom, and my boom had better stats than that caravel. And I had a Bagala. And both fleets had 0 stars. That's crazy. At least I did sink the Mongol boat, the Mongol dhow here in the Aegean. And I sunk the other Mongol boat here in the Eastern Mediterranean as well. But yeah, losing those 2 boats up in the English Channel or the North Sea or wherever that was, that's very bad. Okay, the Holy Roman Emperor has died, okie dokie. And Prince Muhammad has now come of age, and I do imagine he's now going to be the next in line. So he is a materialist, so +1 acumen, and then great warrior, so +5 health. That looks good, and this governor +2 acumen for him, -10 happiness. Okay, that's okay. And no starred generals get anything? No, okay. So, where, okay, you're here. Ooh, 2 loyalty, damn. Okay, that's bad. That's bad, but you aren't going to be the next in line. So let's bring you over to Arabia so that you are in the same province as the Sultan. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. And losing this fight though, ooh, that hurt. That hurt. So now what? I need to like... Can 1 boom and 2 Baglas win? He's probably gained a command star by now. But this has 2 command stars. This has to be able to win against that. Open, but we got more. We got more. This is a bark, so not as bad. I have a Dow, so I can catch it and kill it. 0 command stars, 3 command stars on my Dow. That's nice. So maybe my Dow can just beat it by itself. Let's catch it and kill it, and any other enemy boats in this area. No, looking okay. And income, I'm in the positive, making 1900. Okay, that's something. Yeah, I told you so, Aragon. I told you so. I don't know what you were thinking that was a good move. It wasn't a good move. Now you're at war with the flipping French and you just have Brittany. That's all you have. Okay, we sunk that French bark off the Bay of Biscay. And more rebellions. Yep. I am the richest. Okay, I'll take it. Citadel finished here in Tunisia. And I'm thinking now would be the good time to put the reduced garrison here in Tunisia, just because I think it's kind of a fun idea if I, ever am attacked, to sort of test out the idea of having, this is my fully upgraded fortress with the siege cannon. Let me show you. The siege cannon towers here in Antioch. Then the next tier down is the fortress with the culverin towers. And then the next tier down is just a fortress with no other upgrades. And then would be like the citadel. Now I could build a barbican. Barbicans are cool. Yeah, barbicans are very cool. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to build a barbican. Let's build a barbican. They're cool. And I don't need to wait. That's only 5 turns, so it's 500 florins. If I get attacked while that's being built up, that's fine. So I can start reducing the garrison here in Tunisia as well. Yeah, that's fine. We did lose our alliance with the Almohads, so they could take advantage of this. But again, that's I'm trying here. I'm trying to find ways to use my jihads. That's part of why I'm doing this. Well, that pesky caravel has moved into the Atlantic Ocean. It gained 2 command stars from beating my 2 boats. Ooh, is that a different... Oh, it might be different. Oh, it might still be... Okay, I don't know then. I don't know where this one came from. It might be the one that killed my 2 boats. I don't know, but I do have 4 Baglas, 0 command stars. Can 4 Baglas with 0 command stars beat 1 caravel, 2 command stars? Guess we'll find out. Let's find out. And what about this? So, caravel, 0 command, 2 command for that. Let's see if we can win that. Fingers crossed. And I might want to consider bringing more boats up to my northern sea regions, because if I'm going to be losing boats up there, then yeah, they will be needing reinforcements. I do have boats that I could start sending up that way. Although it's going to be taking a while to get the Dows up there. The Dows unfortunately only move 1 space at a time, but I think it's probably worth it to get some of them on the move. It's nice having some boats that can catch the faster boats, the barks, right? Yeah, that is a nice thing to have. Okay, we were able to sink that caravel in the North Sea. Thank goodness, we got that one. And we lost 3 of our Baglas, but we did sink that 1 caravel in the Atlantic Ocean as well. Yikes. Yeah, definitely need some reinforcements up there in the North Sea. My goodness. At that rate, we won't be making any trade up there. Man, it's crazy that the Mongols can just continue to resist all of these rebellions time after time after time. You would think that they would be worn down eventually. And the Boyars Guild is finished here in Egypt, so now I can start building another building. Why not? Just for the heck of it. And let's see, any starred generals have anything cool? Nope, and nope, that looks fine. Okay. Well, I think I am ready to start this attack on Malta. I finally have my forces together. I was waiting on getting these gold-plated Khwarezmians, and now that they are set, I think that I am now ready to wage war on the Sicilians. Gosh, I don't want this episode to go on too long, but I want to do this. Yeah, I want it. Let's go in. Let's attack them. Yes, let's wage war. And let's see if we can win this battle. This could be a fun one. Let's see if we can fit all of our troops onto this island. That's going to be the biggest battle of all. Here we go, Khwarezmians, come on in as well. Did you guys make it? No, you did not. Let's try that again. Let's try to sneak you. There you go. Perfect. And let's see how that goes. The numbers should be relatively even, I think. So I'm curious to see. Yeah, I mean, they can't retreat. You know, that would be foolish. And I'm making 2,800. Hey, that's nice. Not bad. Well, it did not take long for the Almohads to take advantage of my reduced garrison. I was wondering about that. Yeah, so they've decided to, I mean, I'm just going to be retreating into the stronghold, so that's that. Unfortunately, my Barbican did not get finished, but that's fine. Let's just see what they have here. So 3-star General Prince Umar. And then they're bringing archers, handgunners, desert archers, arquebusiers, some artillery, some trebuchets, and some mangonels, and a bombard as well. And as far as reinforcements go, a lot of just like range units, naphthas, you know, a couple units of Gulam bodyguards. So there is that, you know, their artillery is like decent. So their artillery could do a decent job against my fortifications, but I will be retreating here. I do have a 2-star general myself, Abu Bakr al-Hakim. And yeah, this could be the first test of my garrison. So let's retreat to the stronghold. Tunisia is lost, and I don't know if I had any buildings destroyed. I don't think so. And the Italians are, yeah, the papacy's moving on Venice. Oh, yoy. The Italians are in trouble. And what? Also Tuscany. Yeah, wow. Okay. Yes, the Italians are in trouble. Wow. Let's see. And we are going to be fighting this battle here in Malta. So yeah, the numbers are very close. They do outnumber me by a little bit. Their king is a 3-star. And their opening defensive wave is going to have 2 catapults and 3 ballistas. That's going to hurt them. Yeah, the catapults can do some damage for sure, but what's going to be good about this, though, is going to be the 6 units of feudal men-at-arms. That's a solid sword unit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Gulam Royal Knights. And that's including the king himself. And militia sergeants as well. Like, that's all solid stuff. It's just unfortunate for them that, you know, they're taking up 5 spaces with artillery pieces and, you know, low-tier artillery pieces at that. Obviously, I'm not going to be matching that. I'm going to be having a full stack of... yeah, I think I want to try... I think I do want to try my little, like, skirmisher wave strategy and see how that goes. For reinforcements, the first part of their first wave is going to be mainly infantry focused. And then following that up with more Royal Knights. Yeah, quite a few more of them, actually. So I have to be aware. Like, after this wave of feudal sergeants comes out and this archer unit, I have to remind myself that there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units of Royal Knights. And I do have to be prepared to withstand that charge, because that could be devastating. This is kind of what it looks like. This is sort of my idea, right? Having Gulam bodyguards, Mamluk horse archers, Mamluk cavalry, and desert archers to form some of a sort of like a skirmisher corps here with some, cavalry that can sort of back up my skirmishers. And the Nubian spears are basically a unit. So the idea is once this has drawn the enemy out from its position, presumably on like a hill, maybe we've weakened the enemy, drawn them out, split them up a little bit, maybe destroyed their artillery machines. And at some point, though, we will have to retreat this army, right? And while that's happening, though, like I don't want to be withdrawing my general. I want his command bonuses to stay on the field. So he's going to need a bodyguard of Nubian spears to protect him while this next wave comes on in. And this is the heavy metal wave that can sort of break up the enemy as they're scattered, sort of chasing down my units, right? Muwahid foot soldiers, Abyssinian guards, Khwarezmian cavalry, Nizaris, Hashishin. These are all high attack type of units that can sort of break an enemy. And then as we get on into the next phase, this is a phase that's more about standing your ground and holding. This is a position here. This is a composition that can sort of take a position, presumably like on a high ground area, sort of maybe on the halfway point of the map, where we can hold our ground with our Saracens, our Ghazis, shoot with our Arblasters, chase with our Saraharians, and the Arab infantry are kind of like a backbone unit. And then the final wave is kind of like a forlorn hope. Well, no, kind of like an opposite of that, really. These are kind of the guys that get left out all of the time. I brought in these Gulam bodyguard units because they used to be family members, and they all kind of had like bad traits. Some of them did, some of them didn't. The thing is that some of them had like good valor traits, like this one has a 4 valor trait. And in general, they've just been kind of looked over their entire lives and never been given a chance. And now this is going to be their chance. Some Gulam bodyguards, some Bedouin camel warriors, some urban militia, some Napthas, and some Mamluks. If anything, this composition might be able to counter some Royal Knight units. With the bonus versus cavalry, the bonus versus armor. We will see. Yeah, I don't know. This is just, if it gets down to this composition or this very last part here, we might be in trouble. But in any case, that's kind of the idea. We'll see how it goes. And let's fight this battle here. It's kind of funny. I feel like the only other time I've tried this strategy with the Byzantines, I feel like it was on this same exact map. It wasn't Malta, I don't think. I think it was on one of the islands. Shit, it might have been Malta, actually. I don't know why I was fighting that battle. Yeah, I think it's the same exact map. So, yeah, we'll see. In any case, first thing I want to do is get my Nubians and my general back there. And then I want to figure out my groups for my other... Is it this? No, I need to experiment with this again. Yeah, there we go. That's that. And then for you guys, is it going to be the same? No, it's not going to be the same. All right, I need to figure out how this works here. Okay, that looks good. Mamluk horse archers in the front, Mamluk cavalry in the back, desert archers in the front, Gulam cav in the back. That looks fine. And then for these guys, how do I want them to be? Yeah, that looks good. Nubian spears in the front and the general in the back. Probably like as close to the edge of the map as possible, honestly. Yeah. It looks like they might be leaving their artillery pieces undefended. And if that's the case, I might want to back you guys up. I'm not sure what the range on that artillery is. Might want to back up a little bit here. And then come over here with that force. Yeah, I'm already getting picked off. So, should I just go on in? I think so. Let's go ahead and get my Mamluks. And let's charge them forward. Let's quickly take care of these artillery pieces before they do too much damage to my skirmishing components. Yeah, I'm already losing some guys here. And let's go ahead and bring these guys up here. Now, their feudal men-at-arms aren't going to be able to do much to me here. And are we going to get rid of you? Yeah, there we go. So let's have our Mamluks. Yeah, we should be able to destroy all of those pieces of artillery. And at this point... yeah, I do want to get rid of all of them. Okay, that felt pretty good. Now let's start getting my guys back so that I can start to skirmish here. We can start picking off these militia sergeants. Yeah, we're shooting in here and then here. Yeah, one ballista crewman is going to be getting away here, but yeah, we can start doing some decent damage. Militia sergeants have like okay armor, but it's nothing super duper great. And the Mamluk cavalry can kind of hang back. Oh no, not you. How'd that happen? The Mamluk cavalry can go like that. And I don't know, what's going on with my micro? I'm going all over the place here. Let's continue to pick apart those militia sergeants. Yeah, they are in loose formation though, so how about if we could draw some Royal Knights forward and then ambush them with our Mamluks and our Ghulams. That could be kind of fun. Because we also have our position here on this hill as well. Oh no, not that. There, this group. Okay, yeah, I keep getting my commands mixed up. My goodness. There we go. Let's go here. And if we can draw these Royal Knights forward here and surround them and destroy them with either Ghulams or what have you, that would be very, very nice. Now, it does appear like they're sort of thinking about moving forward here. They're moving their feudal men-at-arms down, and their Royal Knights are still in the vicinity. And yeah, now we are able to start shooting at them with our Mamluk horse archers here. And if they want to turn around, they get shot in the back by our archers. Yeah, this is perfect for us. Feudal men-at-arms don't have a great armor value, but they do have a decent shield value. But you're not going to be getting any of that shield value when you're getting shot in the rear. Oh, snap. They got guys right behind us. Okay, yeah, did not see that. Yep, I should have realized that, yeah, taking off those artillery pieces would, of course, bring in more reinforcements. So, I need to sort of, like, bring down these guys to deal with that. Because that could get complicated in a hurry. Yeah, let's kind of go like this, I think. And let's keep the Mamluks focusing on the main army in front of me. And maybe what I can do is pick off these reinforcements. Maybe. Maybe that's an idea. Yeah, let's turn around Mamluks here and Mamluks here. Looks like they're going to be giving us room here. Oh, and they're bringing forward their feudal men-at-arms. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I might want to pick them off with Mamluk cavalry. Yeah, they want to bring their guys forward here. I can turn around. You can start running, and then you can start running. And then Ghulam Cav can come up here. And let's see here. You come over. And let's try to surround them fully here. Okay, okay, he's gonna get charged. Yikes, okay. Let's try to countercharge with my Mamluks here. And these Mamluks as well can come in. And let's try to charge here. And charge here. And let's see, we got more Ghulam Cav here. And Desert Archers can move on up here. And let's go ahead and charge these Fiddle Men-at-Arms in the rear. Mamluk Horse Archers are a hybrid unit, so they might be okay. And then, yeah, you guys come in and charge those Feudal Men-at-Arms. And then, yep, we got Desert Archers here, and then here. And then, yeah, you need to come up as well. And feudal men-at-arms getting a charge in. Let's see, we got a charge on these feudal men-at-arms. And let's go ahead and try to skirmish a little bit here and here. Try to draw these feudal men-at-arms out and possibly surround them with my desert archers and my mammoth horse archers, possibly. And then get a charge in on them from the rear. And how are we doing here? I feel like this is a bad fight for us. I feel like my Mamluks did not do that well. But we're still getting some casualties in here. Yeah, you shoot into those feudal men-at-arms. You shoot as well. You guys shoot as well. And is that their king? No, the king is still there. And they are bringing feudal men-at-arms up, so let's go ahead and retreat back a little bit. And let's go ahead and shoot on into them and to them. And let's see here. Might want to shoot into those Royal Knights, maybe. Might hit some of my own guys, but... The nice thing about Desert Archers is that they are fast for an infantry unit. Obviously not faster than cavalry, but they can outrun like feudal men-at-arms and whatnot, stuff like that. So you are now out of ammo, eh? Okay, you're out of ammo. Thinking about... Man, I'm surprised these Mamluk horse archers are still holding on. Like, that's really good. I'm actually impressed by that. And those Royal Knights are kind of backing off a little bit here. And now we can get some shots into these feudal men-at-arms. And I'm tempted to charge them in the rear, but I guess not. I guess that's a bad idea. And we can continue to, let's see, get some shots in on those, either or. Yeah, let's get those guys. They're closer. We can shoot them in the rear. Yeah, those Mamluks are holding on like champs. So that was like an okay skirmish phase, I think. Maybe like not super great because I was expecting them to kind of chase me back into my part of the map, and that's, you know, not what happened here. And they still have a lot of their cavalry. Let's see here. Might want to start shooting on into this. Maybe we can get rid of some of these feudal or these Royal Knights. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Getting a few more of them down. Yeah, that feels good. And if we want to get a charge in on these guys, there we go. There we go. I'm shocked that they're not actually just charging right on into my Desert Archers. They're actually kind of like... Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting that they're not just kind of diving right on in. So that Royal Knight unit is down to 8 men. The king is still there. So I guess we've done like a lot of damage to those 3 units. And then 4 plus, you know, including the king, I think. That's okay. That's okay. The kill ratio bar is like, you know, slightly in our favor as well. Let's shoot the last of our arrows into this unit of feudal men-at-arms / Royal Knights that's sort of bunched up together here. Yeah, every single arrow that lands is going to hit someone, so that's a very good pile of men to shoot on into. And then, yeah, once they're out of ammo, my Mamluk horse archers are out of ammo as well. So at that point, I guess I just will withdraw with these troops. Now they want to charge forward, and my guys are out of ammo, so let's go ahead and rout those guys. And we can rout you guys, and you are also out of ammo. Yeah, the rout command is a command that I've like never used, but I think that the idea with the rout command is that it extricates the units faster. So you might be able to use it to sort of get like feigned retreats, I think, maybe, if you want to like use your general to rally your guys. Maybe. I was always wondered what the rout command's for, like, because you can withdraw, you can use the withdrawal command. I don't know if it's up here, but it's just on my keyboard it's like W, I think it's W, Control W, I think, is the rout or the withdraw. So yeah, I always wondered like why rout, but I think routing might be faster, maybe? I'm not 100% on that. And I wonder how 38 Mamluk horse archers would do against these 39 feudal men-at-arms. Yeah, so they rallied on their own here. Interesting. So Mamluk horse archers can charge into these 39 feudal men-at-arms, and yeah, I thought routing would just kind of get them. It's interesting. So routing, they automatically do attempt to rally, whereas with withdraw, they they get out of there actually. So yeah, I guess routing is what you use for like an actual feigned retreat, I suppose. Oh, and here comes the general. Yeah. Yeah, so we probably will be destroying that unit, but then we're going to have to get out of there. So yeah, let's withdraw you guys and you guys. And withdraw and withdraw. And they are not taking the bait. That's interesting. Yeah, they're being very disciplined. Or at least it kind of looked like they were. They might, yeah, they're probably still going to catch my desert archers. But these two units are going to be able to get away. And of course the Mamluk horse archers will get away as well. No, they are not being decisive here. They think that they want to regroup with their soldiers, which is very disciplined. That's interesting. And yeah, now they have a lot of feudal sergeants. So this is the spearmen that are going to do better against cavalry, but my next wave is going to be more infantry focused. So that should work out okay, I think. Now that most of that first wave is off the field, let's go ahead and bring on... Let's make sure that I set the assembly point for right there, and yeah, let's bring on the second wave. And they all crest on over the hill simultaneously. I like that. That's pretty cool. It looks pretty awesome. I'm going to continue to make my way around, probably to the left side here with my army, with my Nizaris and my Khwarezmians up front, backed up by my Muwahids on my left and Abyssinians on my right. And this time I will be bringing my Nubians and my general, because this time I do intend on breaking them. Yeah, I think that this... Ooh, what do they have? What do they have now? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Royal Knights, not including the king. So 7 Royal Knights altogether. Then 1 unit of archers, and then, yeah, most of their feudal sergeants, a couple of units of feudal men-at-arms that may have been on the battlefield from the beginning, perhaps. Yeah, not a bad army. Not a bad army. Yeah, we will see. We're going to see what happens here between these two heavy metal armies. I felt like withdrawing the Nubians just because they don't really fit in the second wave army camp. I just wanted them to protect my general in the first wave, but that wasn't necessary. And now I'm just now I just have these guys along. They're still a good spear unit, but again, I was kind of hoping... What did I have? I think I had another unit of Nizaris in the second wave, along with like some Arab infantry, perhaps? I guess the Nubians are probably better than the Arab infantry, maybe. Now, what I should do is rest my Khwarezmians, just because, yeah, they are in heavy armor, they have gold-plated armor, and they have marched all the way across the map. That was not really the intention. I was kind of hoping that the enemy would kind of, be chasing my units all the way back to my end of the map, and then I would kind of face them up there with my heavily armored Khwarezmians, and that way they would be fresh. And yeah, that's not what happened here. So they had to march all the way across the map. So let's just kind of burn a little bit of time here and try to get their stamina back up. Jeez, I don't know if these guys can get their stamina back up. They might be quite tired for the rest of the battle. Oh man, okay. Well, I've just burned through a lot of time there trying to get their stamina back up. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if there's like a point of armor level where, like, once you're quite tired, you can never get that back. Yeah, that might be the case, because I don't think they did not gain a single anything back. Yeah, that was kind of a waste. Well, that's how you learn, I guess. Here comes a response. So feudal men-at-arms, feudal sergeants, and all that. Royal Knights coming through. So I want Muwahids coming up forward to meet these cavalry in the forest. Khwarezmians, not ideal, but honestly, like, having the Muwahids right there to support should be good. Like, they should be able to mow down those Royal Knights, I would think. Let's bring the Abyssinians up as well. And yeah, the Nizaris did get back, I believe. And I think it's only one unit of Khwarezmians that I'm sacrificing. And with their heavy armor, actually, yeah, 10 Royal Knights. And then, let's see, Abyssinians fighting Feudal Men-at-Arms. That should be a good fight for us as well. And now they want to bring in the rest of their guys there. So let's see, I have Khwarezmians here. Let's try to get my Nizaris, like, back. Like, you... Where's that other Nizari unit? Did he get back? Well, let's keep an eye on this, because I don't want to get outflanked here. Let's get these Khwarezmians out of the forest if I can. I don't want these guys. Nizaris, yeah, you guys try to get back, please. And yeah, they're sending their Royal Knights into the forest. That should not be a good fight for them. And I have a lot of like decent infantry in there fighting it out. Let's see, I might want to send my Nubians like around the flanks here, and then yeah, you guys get back for sure. You get back, and then you get back, and then try to halt these feudal sergeants with my own Nubians. And then, yeah, come around here. You get ready to flank. And then these Nubians go here. These Khwarezmians continue to get away. Yeah, go get there. Are we? Ooh. Royal Knights charging on in. Try to get my Nubians. So intercept with my Khwarezmians. Reinforce with my Nubians here. You turn around and hit those feudal sergeants. Their downhill charge on into them. And then, yeah, this might require my general kind of hanging out here. In fact, can I use a rally? Only routing units may rally. Okay, I've wondered about that. I wondered if that could be used, like the rally call in Rome Total War, where you just basically are boosting the morale of the men, so you can use it whenever. Ooh, got hit in the side. Damn, they got hit in the side. Yay. Well, we get to outflank them, so maybe those Nubians can hold. And how's this fight in the forest going? It's just a real... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we won that one. I think the here, can we stop these guys here? And support here perhaps. Let's see, how are the... Yeah, the feudal sergeants are running away. Perfect. Let's just run down those feudal sergeants as well if we can. And I want to get these Nubians into the forest and support against those feudal sergeants. Are my Nizaris going to beat the militia sergeants? Yeah, we are. Okay, so yeah, we teamed up on them and we won that. On this side, yeah, that's a really tough fight on that side. And yeah, if I can flank on into the forest, that could be very good. So yeah, all of these guys, you don't need to be doing this. So time to flank on in here. Flanky, flanky, flanky. Go, go, go. You go, you go. And you go. We got some more Royal Knights coming on down. Yeah, geez, we got more guys. Maybe you charge on into the rear here. And then... Okay, so that's the king. You guys go. And then you guys go here. And how are we doing on this side? Looks like the kill ratio is starting to go against us. And can we get those Royal Knights? Is that my guys running or am I... Let's see here. Nizaris are charging on in. They are impetuous, it looks like. And let's see here. Feudal sergeants are running away. Good, good, good. And we should get a flanking charge. And here, ooh, feudal sergeants stand alone in the forest. It looks like my forces in the forest may have lost. Nubians now fighting their king. And yeah, can we get some guys here? Go here, go after the king. And my general come over here, and I guess you help out against that Royal Knight. That's fine. And then the Nubians come here and help out against the Royal Knight. So yeah, we got a rear charge here on this element here, but it's in the forest, so that's not a really good fight for us. Unless we break their morale. Ooh, Nubians Nubians overextended. We could maybe get a charge in on this king here and maybe trap him. That's a possibility, maybe. Krasmians, can you get in there? And man, that guy's just gonna last forever, isn't he? Well, yeah, Nubians, come on, we need you in the forest. 17 Royal Knights. I feel like that number has not gone down in a while. Let's put my Nubians on engage at will and get you guys into the rear of these Royal Knights and try to chop them down. More Royal Knights coming on in, my goodness. And on this side, yeah, Feudal Sergeants fighting my Krasmians. That's not a good fight for me. But I don't think I have anything I can give. Yeah, actually, King. Or not my King, but my General. You come over there and maybe you can get a rear charge into that unit of Feudal Sergeants. But more Royal Knights are just coming on in. Man, oh man. So many Royal Knights. And he's down to 10 men. The King's Bodyguard is down to 10 men. Oh, yay. Krasmians got charged in the rear, and we have more guys coming on in. Here, can we charge these Feudal Sergeants in the rear and maybe break them? Come on, get them, get them, get them, get them. Krasmians, they're exhausted. And yeah, I feel like, let's see, yeah, the Royal Knights down to 7 men. And it's interesting because it says on my men that there is no retreat. So I guess it's because I fought a naval battle here. And then if I lose this, I guess that means that all of this entire army would die anyway. So they know they're not going to retreat anyway. So they're receiving a morale boost as if they, you know, this is like their last stand basically. I think is what's happening. So that's pretty neat. Let's get my general out of there though. I still have more men I can throw into this fight. So I would like him to fight with them and not this. So let's get you out of there. Yeah, I might have to sacrifice these Krasmians to these Feudal Sergeants in order to get them away. But let's see. These... How many men left are in the King's Bodyguard unit? It's just 2 men left. Ay. No, dude, you have to get away. Stop getting drawn back into the combat. You have to get away. Yeah, these guys are just fighting to the end. My goodness, wow. Krasmians are holding up these Feudal Sergeants and these Royal Knights just forever. That's why this is such a tough fight. It's because both sides know that there's no retreat. And it's just the king. Oh, it's just him. If we could get him. Because I don't even need to conquer Malta. I just need to end the Sicilians. You know? Let's get these Nubians getting into the rear of these Feudal Sergeants. Again, if we maybe can break them, maybe we can do something about that. And let's get my general back so that he can come in with a third wave. This is such a bloody fight. Oh my god, these guys are just brawling in this little forest here. My goodness. The king is still going by himself, but he just got some more Feudal Sergeants coming on in. And yeah, my Krasmians and my Nubians are trying desperately to bring him down. But he just won't go down. The generals in this game can be so hard to kill sometimes. Archers are shooting in from the sides. Those Krasmians finally broke with 3 men remaining. And yeah, those Nubians have broken as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if my forces here get overwhelmed. If they could get rid of that king though. Oh my goodness, it's so close. And finally, my Krasmians and the force are breaking. We did not get the king. The Nubians just had him surrounded. He almost, I mean, they were just hacking at him. They were poking at him for just so long. And the Krasmians held off those spears for so long. And then finally, yeah, those Krasmians did break. The Nubians are hanging on. They are a disciplined unit. They do not get affected by the routing of nearby friendly units unless they are also disciplined or elite. So... yeah, they are... oh man, there is... you would think like there's still a chance. Maybe one of these guys can poke down the Sicilian king. Imagine if that caused a mass rout amongst the enemy here. No, they did not get him. They did not get him. 10 Nubians are running away. And I wonder if this will draw the enemy out to my side of the map, or will they remain disciplined and stay on their side of the map? And just look at the carnage. Look at the carnage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these trees are going to grow mighty tall with all of that fertilizer. Jeez, oh Pete's. Yeah, that's a bloody battle. And a bloody fight over there as well, you know. Oh my goodness. And there's more. There's more. We are not done. I have at least 2 more waves left. Come forth, reinforcements. What do we have here? Saracen infantry, Saharan cavalry, Hashishin, Ghazis, Arbalesters, and 1 unit of Nizaris. Yeah, not bad. It's not bad, you know. Yeah, the Hashishin and the Ghazis are pretty high damage units. The Saracens can hold. The Arbalesters obviously are pretty awesome. Very light on cavalry. The Saharans are obviously just going to be light cav. But if we can break them, if this is the wave that breaks the enemy, then the Saharans will be very valuable in running down the enemy. Because I have my Arbalesters in this wave, I'm considering going for more open ground instead of being blocked by that forest. Maybe I can get some good Arbalester fire if I kind of am out in the open here on this side. I decided to break up my group of my Saracens and my Arbalesters into 2 separate groups so that they can fit onto this narrow little area here. I didn't want guys coming down into the low ground. I wanted to try to stay on this high ground up here. And, oh, nope, keep it together. Keep it together. Like, come on, why are you guys... What the hell is going on with you guys? Yeah, like that. Now they are bringing some archers forward. They want to skirmish with my Arbalesters, and I'm okay with that. So let's spread my guys out a bit more so that they can get some better fire in. And then same with you guys. Yeah, let's bring down the Saracens like that. And like that. And then I have my Hashishin and my Ghazis right behind there. And so it's my understanding that every time the Hashishin like stop moving, they become concealed. And if they attack the enemy, you know, from that concealed position, they can essentially cause a morale debuff because they're essentially ambushing from there. That's my understanding at least. And I'm okay with a skirmish engagement at this point. Yeah, if we want to bring their archers forward and bring like their melee components forward so that we can blast them. Right now, what do they have for cavalry? 3 units of Royal Knights? That's fine. And did their king retreat or no? I wonder if their king actually did retreat or withdraw from the battle. Oh yeah, this is doing a lot of damage. They didn't run out of ammo, did they? No, they still have ammo. They're still shooting. Okay, perfect. I was gonna say, that would have been pretty fast. I would like to get these guys up there, but you know what? I can just wait for one of these guys to run out of ammo, and then I can put you on the ridge as well. Oh my god, they're just letting me do this. They're just letting me... I'm pouring everything into them, and they're just standing there and dying. It doesn't matter if you guys don't lose formation when there's just a bunch of you stacked up together. Yeah, I wonder how much more of them are left. Obviously, I'm running out of time here on the battle timer. And I don't know, does this whole army die if they lose this battle, or are they just captured? I don't know how exactly that works for these failed naval invasions. But now that they are out of ammo, you guys can withdraw. And, I mean, I don't know, I may as well just go out with a bang, you know? Throw up the Saracen infantry and go ahead, bring up the Ghazis and the Hashishin. Go ahead, bring up the Nizaris and the Saharans. And yeah, go out with a bang. I hope these guys are just captured. That would really suck if they just all get like cut down and, you know, they all perish. That'd be pretty awful. So let's get some Ghazis around to the flanks. Maybe even put them in wedge formation because that's their favorite. And then, yeah, you can go in wedge formation. You can go in wedge formation. Everyone gets a wedge formation. So yeah, you guys go up the middle here. And then, yep, Hashishin, go on in. And then you guys get ready to go. Let's see here. Charging right on in. And then after you hit, you can go into close formation there. Let's go in here. Let's send in the Hashishin here. And then let's go around here and flank those feudal sergeants. And then let's see here. Yeah, you guys come here. And then you guys go there. And yeah, oh, these are the arbalesters that still have ammo. So yeah, you guys can come up here and see if there's any room for you. So yeah, you guys charge into the rear. Those Ghazis are going to fight to the last man. Those goddamn heroes. Hashishin, they should do okay. And then yeah, they're just charging in without orders. Yeah. Charging in without orders. They're just going on in. Alright, you guys go in there, and then Nizaris are shooting. Let's see. Saharan Cav can come around here and then here. Maybe I can send my general for a little bit of a rear. I don't know. It might be a little... I was going to say risky, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Rear charge here for the Saharans. Let's go, let's go. There's not a lot of time left. And then, yeah, do you guys want to charge into those feudal men-at-arms? Maybe you can break that position. Probably not. Probably just get cut down, but going out with a bang. Going out with a bang. Shoot down those feudal sergeants before they get into the Saharan cavalry. Let's see if can we withdraw the Saharan cav perhaps. And can we withdraw you perhaps? And then go this way. And then go this way. And then Hashishin. Ooh, can we get the Hashishin into those feudal sergeants? There and then there. And then charge in with my Nizaris here. And we might break those feudal sergeants with... Those are some high attack units right there. And ooh, the general cleaned up. Yeah, my general cleaned up on that side. Oh, perfect. So let's get a rear charge in with those into those feudal sergeants there. And maybe you guys can come in as well and get a rear charge in. Are we going to break this position? I feel like we should. So let's get my Nizaris into a position to flank this main group because I feel like that's overkill right there. And then, yeah, we broke them. So let's get my Saharan Cav chasing down their archers. So you go. And then Saharan Cav on this side goes and kills those archers. So yeah, now get a rear charge in here. Nizaris, and then Hashishin, and then Hashishin all go in. And that's a lot of like high attack, high damage kind of guys going in. Like this last engagement doesn't feel bad at all. Yeah, that felt pretty good actually. No targets for my arbalesters. The fact that they're still shooting makes me nervous though, so let's take you off fire at will. And yeah, looks like we broke the enemy. Yeah, looks like we broke them, but I don't think, yeah, they got more reinforcements coming in, yeah. Yeah, massive final engagement there. And I liked how that little composition performed there. That was pretty cool. That was pretty nice. Yeah, General still has 7 men left. Do we have time for a flanking charge with my Ghazis into that unit or into that group right there? I don't know if they're going to make it in time, but we will try. Hashishin, you guys can go in as well. Saracens, go, go, go. Nizaris, go, go, go. Help out your Saharan cavalry buds. And I think my general's busy chasing guys down. Yeah, maybe you can kind of come back and get a flanking attack into those feudal sergeants, perhaps. And did I lose all of my other Hashishin units? I think I just have the one left, perhaps. Yeah, we got my Ghazis in. Hashishin are going into this feudal sergeants as well. And these Aries are coming on in. It says their feudal sergeants are... These guys are losing to my Saharan cavalry? That's weird. These Saharans come on over and help out. And yeah, they got more guys. Feudal men-at-arms, militia sergeants. General come in for a rear charge. What is really a shame here is that I didn't get a chance to use that fourth wave of soldiers that I have available as reinforcements, and it does make me think that that time that I spent trying to get my Khwarezmians to regain their stamina, their fatigue, you know, obviously that was time that would have been better spent, you would think, like just, you know, fighting, right? And instead, that I ticked off quite a bit of time, like trying to see if I could regain that stamina. And, you know, for experimentation purposes, like, hey, I learned something, so yeah, that is good. And, oh man, it looks like we're winning too. Yeah, they're fleeing the field. Oh my god, but we're not going to be able to get them off in time. Oh my god, we basically won the battle, but we're not going to be able to finish the battle until, yeah, they're gonna win the battle because of this. Oh my god. Oh man, we almost had it. We almost had it. Oh, wow. What's over here? I have some Hashishin. Is there anything that you guys can do? Can you finish? Yeah, can you run down? I have to make sure everyone's running someone down. And we won that. Oh shit, that counts as winning. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. I can't believe that counts. Holy wow. Huh. Holy smokes. Wow, I'm like reading this, like, I still can't believe it's a victory. Oh my goodness. Alright, so how did some of these units do? The Hashishin, 43 kills, 37 kills, 21 captured, 20 captured, losing 5, losing 7. What about the other Hashishin? There's a third unit, right? It's not showing it on here. That's unfortunate. And yeah, Ghazi, Arblessers, 202 kills. Holy shit, wow. And Gulam, yeah, it's too bad to show me the Nubian spears. They weren't there at the end. You know, I wanted to see the other, like the Nizaris. It's too, it sucks that I can't see all the other troops that fought in this battle, you know? Like, it just shows me, I thought it always showed me the guys that were on the field at the end of the battle, but it's not. The Nubians were not there. Same with the Gulams. They were not there as well at the end. So that's very confusing. I don't understand this. I don't understand this, but yeah. Anyway. Wow, I can't believe that. Huh. So, kill captured soldiers? I suppose, yeah. I suppose that's what I want to do. I mean, they're not going to have any place to run away to anyway, so I don't know, maybe that was unnecessary. But I am trying to kill the family of the Sicilians, so yeah. Looks like some of them got away. Yeah, the king must be in there. Let's see, sunk an Almohad boat here, so they must have attacked me, okay. And then sunk one, lost one in the Sea of Marmara, okay. Ransom refused. So yeah, they could not afford to pay for the men that I captured. Which is, wait, weird, because I killed all of the men that I captured, so I don't really understand that. Yes, the French Crusade is in Trebizond, alright. More unrest. The Golden Horde has achieved unheard of level of development. Really? Really? Ah, damn, a Bagala was sunk here. Damn, that sucks. Salim Abu Badis has died of old age, okay? And the Italians are preparing to attack the Germans. Oh, okay, well, we'll see. And we killed an Italian assassin again. And then the King of Poland is trying to get an alliance. Well, he's allied with the Almohads, and I'm at war with the Almohads, so I just don't have any reason to. There's no reason to be allied with the Poles. And Aragon. Yeah, the Aragon has chosen to remain allied with the Sicilians over me. And that makes sense. That makes sense. And let's see here. Anything important? Amir al-Mustajid, scant mercy. So +1 dread for killing all of those prisoners. Yeah. Yeah, well, you weren't there. It was scary. Okay? We didn't know what was going to happen. And let's see, 2 turns for this to fall. And yeah, the Sicilian king made it back to the fort, but it's just him. He's the only family member remaining. He's down to 2 stars. And yes, we can attack this with our artillery pieces. We have ballistas and catapults, so we can go in there and finish it off. We may as well. And then it's going to be a matter of trying to get the Sicilian province to have a rebellion. They're sitting currently at 128%, so maybe if we can get a spy in there, we can lower that. They do have a border fort, but maybe I can sort of brute force my way in and get a spy to take up lodging in Sicily and lower that public order. So that's going to be a bit nice. And also we are going to have to deal with the Almohads here. This is going to last for, 2 turns. Damn. Oh, I forgot that it's a citadel, not a fortress. Oh, so the numbers are different. Oh, right. The numbers are different. Okay, so I'm going to have to deal with that. But you know what? That is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Constep playing Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.